Alright. I may not be doing too much mining today because I need to get a new pickaxe. Gotta use this so much CPU. It's kind of ridiculous, actually. Also, for some reason, it's not showing up on my... Oh, there it goes. So, Gaming Master. Yeah, I'm not going to be streaming too much. What's up, Hanson? Okay. Give me a second, I'm gonna fix some echo. Because somehow... What's up, Cyanide? Well, that was weird. There it goes. What the... I do not understand. Alright, fine game. Have it your way. Or OBS Studio, have it your way. What's up, Rice Bowl? Yes. Yes, it will. Alright, I'm gonna go get some more pickaxes because I broke one at the very end of the stream. The last stream, unfortunately. Because of a certain, situation that was happening. What's up, Rafi? What? Wow, what are the chances? I don't know how hard of a pickaxe is gonna be to get, I'll be honest with you, but it may take a while. Because all I have is Silk Touch. Unless I have another diamond pickaxe somewhere. I don't think I do. There's that chest plate. Alright, let's see here. Why do I only have 3 villagers? What the heck? I had 4 last. Okay, game. I'm gonna have to eventually get new villagers. Alright, so I need Silk Touch. No, I need Mending. God, this is gonna be painful to get. Alright, see a slicer. This doesn't actually have Mending, unfortunately. This also doesn't have Mending. These are old things, because I didn't know villagers glitch so easily. For some stupid reason. Because, you know, stupid villagers. glitches for some stupid reason. Makes no sense. Oh, I will take that. I'm just gonna get a bunch of mending books, honestly. And some soap-touch books, just because. I don't care if I have to spend, like, a whole stream doing this, I don't care. I need some kind of protection when it comes to enchanted books. What's up, Nicholas? Cicada? What's up, Ultra Instinct Sun? Alright. Yeah, I just need some books. I can actually use one of these beds, but they're already, never mind, it's daylight. Is it? Yeah, it's daylight. Alright, this is gonna take a little bit, but whatever. Oh, I need to do something actually. I'll watch the villagers from up here. Come back. What's up, okay? Alright, you guys actually can get to your... Are you guys actually gonna go to those stupid... Where's home? Things. Lots of things. Are you guys... do they not do when it rains? They should be going to their posts, whatever they're called. I just need to figure out where the heck, up, chicken champion? I don't know what I'm doing. Do they just not work anymore? Are the villagers just broken, like, entirely? Am I missing something? We're looking at something. I don't know why I just thought about that earlier and then I didn't even say anything about it. What are you guys looking at? Nothing, I'm guessing? It's super weird that cats can't even get through here. I use sand to section off the water first. That's one of the first things I do. Then I flatten everything and then I get rid of the water using sponges. What? Okay, I was really confused there for a second. I don't know if it was lag or like something else happened, whatever. So this is fine. Dude, that's so weird. Whatever. Do you guys just not work anymore? You know, I think I'm actually better off just destroying all the things, like destroying all these and then replacing them again anyway. I think it's actually more efficient than waiting for them to. Weirdly enough. This is gonna be pain. And suffering. What? Yep, they don't do it during rain. God damn. I didn't. Oh my god, that's so stupid. What? What? Oh my god, am I just extremely lucky or what? Oh, okay, that could make sense, okay. Oh my god, that is incredibly lucky, Jesus Christ. Do you know guys how rare that is? It's not a perfect level, it's not a perfect emerald, 17 emeralds, but, jeez, man. That's really freaking good. It's amazing, honestly. I may just stay here for a bit. I could stay here the entire stream, to be honest. I just need a, unbreaking 3, which isn't that hard to get. I could just get unbreaking 3 pickaxes, to be kind of honest with you. That's kind of unfortunate, though. Whatever. What's up, my mind just blanked out so badly there. Sesame. My mind just blanked so badly reading your name. I have no idea why. It was so bad. Jesus Christ. This is a god tier villager though, jeez. Alright. I hope this... Okay, that was like a simultaneous villager noise. It was so weird. I think it has to be these two. Pretty sure, at least. Okay, there's another efficiency 5 book. Wraps. I need as many of those really as possible, to be honest. Because they're probably the hardest one to get. Even though everything's for some reason the same, even though I kind of disagree with that. Especially one that low. I'll get like 3 or 4 of them, honestly. How do you already... Whatever, let me just sleep on one of these beds. This is gonna be a bad idea, because I'm gonna forget about this, and then my spawn point's gonna be all the way over here. Okay, I just need to figure out where the heck you guys, I think I know it's correct, but I need to be for sure. Okay, I'm for sure now. Jesus Christ, why am I getting so incredibly lucky with efficiency 5s, but no one is a third of the price, jeez. I just need unbreaking 3 and I can make a whole pickaxe. I want 2 pickaxes, but... Ending's not bad. I know it's 11 emeralds, but I'll take that for now. Nope. Where are you going? Go back in there. That's why I built that. Do I actually have an echo? I swear I got rid of it. What's up, Lightning Sam? Okay, I just need a breaking through. I can get 2 more pickaxes, which is pretty sick. God dang you. Am I seriously echoing? Go back in there. Go back in there. There's a reason I made this. Am I actually echoing? Give me a second. Let me unplug this and plug it back in. Hopefully that works better. I don't think that did anything, but honestly, I don't really know. Better? Okay, good. Alright, really? Come on, dude. Also, unbreaking thing's really hard to get low for some reason. I noticed. What? Alright, let's get some unbreaking 3. Unbreaking 3's really hard to get though sometimes. Did I get almost the exact same one? Wait a minute, no I didn't. What? I hit villagers sometimes. They're pretty overpowered if you know how to use them. Come on, just 8 unbreaking. Like, I don't even care if it's 40 emeralds. So many, did you, okay, tell me this stuff isn't equal when I get 3 mending trades in a row, or nearly in a row. What's up, Luan? Luan, I don't know a clue how to say your name. I mean, they're broken on PS4, unfortunately. I know on Bedrock this would be the easiest thing in the world to mention. I know on Bedrock, me and my friend had a insane villager farm, or in villager trading system. You know, I can't resist that. Come on. Really, again? Screw it, let's do it again. I need some more. I need some more silk touch books anyway. You better not be more than 31. I will literally like scream. I'm not actually going to scream, but are they really that loud? Where are you guys going? Alright, Sam. I kind of want that infinity, but I really don't at the same time. I'm gonna hit myself later though when I need it. I'll be honest. Come on, just an unbreaking 3. I don't care, honestly. I swear to God, if it's more than unbreaking 3, I'm gonna just... Okay, it has to be a really low unbreaking 3, though, which is kind of a problem. Seriously? I didn't drink yet. Give me a second. I will drink after I get unbreaking 3, which I don't know when that's gonna be, but it shouldn't be that. It shouldn't take that. Are you kidding me? 3 silk touch. Almost perfect silk touch. 2 of them are perfect, but... I don't even need that. Also, Alright. Fine. Have it your way, game. I will destroy this one then, because I don't need the other one anymore. Getting a birthday right now. Let's do it. What? Another silk touch? Oh my God! What is it? What is this guy? What is this game trying to tell me? Seriously. God. Seriously. Well, I got unbreaking 1, but don't need that. Efficiency 3. My God. You're so frustrating, villagers, I swear. 2 pickaxes. Literally, I don't care. I may just go get 6 diamonds and just get a breaking 3. If I don't get it this in time. That's my next plan. Yeah, never mind, that was stupid. Oh my God. This is why I don't want to ever deal with this ever again. Do you guys see why I don't break pickaxes? Or why I always get so mad when I break pickaxes? This is the reason why. It's not going to be as big as a problem in the future, but geez, at least, hopefully. At least, hopefully. Pelling, looting, god dang it. God, I love that simultaneous villager noise. It's so weird. Wait, how much was that? Never mind. Dude, I'm seriously giving up on this. Because it's like I have another way of doing this. There's like no point in kind of doing this, but at the same time... I think I need 4 of those. That's so many wasted levels, though. Another mending, I swear to God. Not a single unbreaking 3, but... Oh my God. I've gotten like 4 or 5 mending books. So frustrating sometimes. Actually, all the time. Alright, I'm gonna give this 5 more times. 5. 4. 3. 2. 1 more, I think. I was reading the chat and I lost complete count. There's a reason why, oh, whatever. Never mind, I'm gonna just go. Shoot. That way, just go to sleep. There we go. Okay, I got a bunch of silk touch. I just need some unbreaking 3. I really just need unbreaking, wait, I already have stuff in the chest. Bedrock Edition, it has a much better villager system. At least it doesn't break. It's really unfortunate when I found out this thing basically breaks on a daily basis, or on a... Because I spend so long away, I don't think it would break if I wasn't so far away, but for some reason, it does. What's up, Bonnie? It's really unfortunate. I've had, like, perfect villager setup. Like, I'm talking, I could have gotten a full max pickaxe in 40, I think it was like 40 or 50 emeralds. Nope, it's all gone. The first ever setup I had, it was literally almost a near perfect setup. Please. God dang you. This is gonna be a little bit harder to do, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna use the top screen for a bit. Okay, that lag, Jesus. Yes. God dang it. Out of all the Unbreaking 3 books, I get the one I can't get. God dang you, game. I swear to God. Out of all of them, I get a Fortune 3 book. You can't even transfer it to Silk Touch. It's so stupid. You literally can't transfer it to Silk Touch. It's like the dumbest thing in the world. I don't know how to raise the conversation level. Alright, let's... Oh, thank you. Oh, perfect, actually. That's all I needed. Let's go. Okay, I get one extra pickaxe. I need 2 more, though. I don't know what to talk about, to be honest. What the heck is that? I've never played TF2, to be honest. It's almost sparking an idea. You guys are almost sparking one. You guys kind of have to spark an idea, though. Oh, wait, I know what to talk about. I could talk about an IT thing. Because there's something really stupid that happened today. I figured out that I didn't even have to take the IT fundamentals, the CompTIA IT fundamentals. All I needed was these two it's 220, 901 A plus and 902, but apparently those don't even those aren't even out updated, so I had to get another type of test called Core series, the Core series for. It's like, seriously, thanks for that. It's like when you look up A plus, that's the first one it looks up. It doesn't even tell you about the A series or the. So now. I have to get that. Now I had to get some practice tests for that, and I have to study up on that one instead. Thank God I didn't go too far into it. I would have wasted so much time. They didn't use that much XP, actually. I only used 15, which is crazy. Alright, that's one. I just need to get another pickaxe. This pickaxe, for some reason, at the top is unrepairable, or you can't enchant anything on it. It's weird. Like, check this out. This is a normal diamond pickaxe. Too expensive. Why do I have a diamond pickaxe that's too expensive? That's something I really don't understand. I do not remember doing something like that. Killing the Ender Dragon mainly. What's up, what does it say? Belzer? Belzeb? I'll just go with Bell. I probably will not get a PS5. Where the heck are those diamonds at? Is it in here? Where the heck are the diamonds at? Isn't there another stack of diamonds I have somewhere? I have over 2 stacks somewhere. Wait, I think I used them. I'm gonna go check something. I have them somewhere. Also, I have an extra beacon for some reason. Like an extra, full beacon. Yeah, exactly. There's not really any reason for me to get a PS5. The heck are those diamonds at? I swear I had more diamonds than that somewhere. I know I used a couple, like right here. But this isn't that much. I have a half a stack of I have a whole chest of diamonds somewhere. I swear I do. I don't know where though. I don't even know if that's correct, to be honest. Maybe this is my only stack. Oh wait, never mind. There they are. What's up, Fox King? Alright. God dang you. Swear to God. swear to God. My God, that's so frustrating every time. Let's try this again. Because apparently you can only get unbreaking 3 by itself or with fortune for some reason. Thank you. Thank you, game, for actually being generous. Now I can actually start mining again. Also, I clicked away from that for some reason and I still got... It's so weird. Why am I going to that? Whatever. Go and save it. Alright, there we go. So now I have 7 pickaxes back for my original. Took like 30 minutes, not actually that bad, surprisingly. Now if I had perfect villagers, it would be amazing, like seriously, but apparently the game decides to break them after a while for some reason. You know how many pickaxes I could have by this point? Or extra pickaxes? I've probably saved like, I could have probably saved like 20 or 30 hours of mining. Or of villager grinding. Do not like musicals. To be fair, I haven't listened to enough of them to really give a good opinion, I'll be honest. So I can't, actually no, I really can't say much. I don't know why I'm even trying to give an opinion on them. Alright, now it's time to go back to where I was doing earlier. And actually do some mining. That didn't take that long at all, actually. I expected it to take like 3 hours. I mean, to be fair, I did get pretty lucky. Sometimes I spent like literally a whole hour just working on one villager. Which is kind of frustrating. This is kind of weird. and uneasy mining in the corner of the world. This is the first time I think I've ever had to do this. At least like this. It was funny, you basically hated Nicholas last stream, which is really funny. If I remember correctly, I'm not too sure. Or he hated you, I don't know which one it is. What's up, Nick? Oh yeah, I'm having to get rid of all the water or the ocean. More terracotta, I swear to God. I'm gonna. Are you kidding me? I have to get rid of terracotta all the way down to layer like what is that? 30? No, 44 or something like that. I think that's the last layer of terracotta. It's not that much, but that's still weird. Oh my God, that'd be so horrible. Imagine if terracotta biomes actually went up, mesa biomes went all the way down to level 4. It's better. Getting rid of the gravel in no, not the last section, the 50% section was the biggest pain in the world. There's just so much gravel to get rid of on the oceans, because it was not, the section was like 95% ocean. Something like that. What's up, little kitten? I don't know why I didn't have this full screen, but whatever. What's up, Animation Blouse? What's up, Akira? I really hate caves, I swear. I think I almost hate caves more than ravines, which is weird. Not as much, but... Only because they happen so frequently. I noticed ravines aren't nearly as frequent as they used to be. I had like 6 or 7, like 5 or 6 ravines in one section. It was ridiculous. I've even had a double ravine on top of each other. It was spanning from layer like 50 something to bedrock almost. It's like, jeez, man, that's ridiculous. It's like you're literally splitting the entire Minecraft world from surface layer to 0 almost. Swearing good or bad? For the mass majority, no. Generally speaking, I generally don't care, but if there's other people around, like, then I kind of do care. I don't know. Because I don't know who's actually entering these streams, but when it's just me and my friends, I literally just do not care whatsoever. So it's very situational for me to say if it's good or bad. Is it Travis? I think that was Travis. Yeah, it was. Neither, to be honest. It's super situational. If you're saying depending on this chat, sure, it's wait, which one did you say was good or bad? Kind of forgot. In this chat, it would be 2. For this stream specifically, but if it was like me just by myself, sure, 1, but I could care less if somebody cusses around me. Or in real life, if people cuss. But on stream, it's a little different. Oh, thank God I have all these pickaxes back. I can actually probably do full sections without having to worry about. Never mind, actually I can't because I don't have, the pickaxe wasn't full. This pickaxe that I had. Because honestly, swearing in itself, especially in like the real world, is, let's just say, very, honestly, it's kind of lost its meaning, to be honest. They don't really have much meaning to me. I mean, it's not a bad way to, like, it does kind of express a little bit different than. Also, thank you, Sandip, for subscribing. I didn't even notice that for some reason. Notifications still aren't up. Let's see. Okay, never mind. Well, I mean, I don't understand alerts. I really don't. I'm glad the donator thing works, at least. Or at least the sidebar works, so at least that's a thing. I'd say 1. Except when they get aggressive, but generally speaking, it's 1. To be fair, you can say that about everything. God. My levels went down because I had got two new pickaxes. I wouldn't really say I can really give a good opinion on anime, to be honest with you. Because I don't really watch anime, so I can't really give an opinion on it. Yeah, that does make sense, honestly. Jesus Christ, man. There you go. Sometimes I don't like PS4, how using a joystick sometimes. It's great for mining, though. Seriously. Because it's very subtle and it's way more relaxing than using a keyboard and mouse. This would be a pain to do on a keyboard and mouse just because of your back, specifically, unless somehow you can sit up straight with it, but it'd be still kind of difficult. Is it fan? Nope. On PS4. Thank God, it'd be such a hard. It'd be kind of difficult to do this on PS3. Welcome, I guess. I'm not making any. Oh, I mean, I guess I'm kind of making a hole. I'm creating a hole by destroying everything, so I guess there's that. I'm creating a pocket of air, basically. If you weird way to think about it. Yes. Yeah, it's stuck in the aquatic. No, it's the village and pillage. Don't know why I'm whining like this, it's so weird. Kind of think the same way, Nicholas. I think in the same way.
should get a filter. An alkaline water filter. I don't know how much they cost, but that's what I'm probably gonna get in the future once I move out. Because alkaline water is incredibly refreshing. Holy Jesus. I drink well water. It's like yeah, it's better than tap water, let me just say that. What's up, Zaw? The only reason alkaline water is so nice because it balances out the acidity in your body. Really. Played neither. Didn't even know it was a torch there, I'll be honest. This is weird looking on the second screen because it's slightly delayed when I do inventory like that. See you, Nick. I would say the quality of food that I've eaten in the past was considered disgusting, but I don't know if there's anything I've eaten that's considered disgusting. I don't know, honestly. I definitely could, trust me. I have basically no taste receptors, honestly. a reason why I could practically eat anything. I think actually never mind. Something there was a food. I mean, I guess if you count this, I don't know. It's a food challenge me and my cousins did. It was horrible. It was really bad. I forgot what it had in it though. It had shoot. I know it at least had some kind of chips. It had soda. It had, I think it was, I forgot what else. It was really bad, though. Let me just say that. My cousin threw up instantly, and yeah, it was bad. I didn't throw up, though. Pork is pretty good. Like, there's probably a lot of things in the past I've eaten that I've considered bad, but the good thing is, what's up, Ashley? The good thing about having having no preference for anything, honestly, in terms of food, is that I can basically eat anything I want. I can basically experience anything I want to eat. I can eat just about anything, or at least try really anything. Also, if anybody hasn't joined the Discord, I recommend joining the Discord. I comment on there sometimes. I haven't really been commenting too much, unless you ask a question, I guess, if you want to. You can also direct message as well. I don't know. You can if you want to. I don't know what the chances of me actually, like, responding, but I can. I do get Discord messages as notifications, so there's a pretty good chance I can respond. Also, if you want your name in the world, you can do Patreon for $1, $3, $5, $7, $10, or if you want your name directly in the world, not on a sign, you can do 25. You don't even have to stay as Patreon either. You could just pay and then leave if you want to do something like that, or you can just stay to support the channel. I don't know, or the project. Also, thank you to whoever has done that, who has continued to stay as a Patreon. That's quite insane, actually. Would be insane. Or you could just donate through Streamlabs. It's not that. It's that as well, if you want to. To be fair, I can tell the difference between bad foods, like sour foods, versus normal foods, though. So at least there's that. At least I have some taste buds to do something like that. I don't have the best judgment. Don't get me wrong, but I could still do it okay. There was a sour cream that I had that was a bit weird tasting. It's like, yeah, never mind. I'd rather not. I don't want to take my chances, honestly. Even for me, bad foods taste... I mean, obviously, like, you accidentally taste them, it's horrible. If that says anything about how bad foods are. Sour foods are, or anything like that. To be fair, expired is different from actually being bad, because expired food doesn't always mean it's bad by the time it's expired. If that's what you mean by expired, I don't know. Ice cream stew? I don't even know, like, oh, cream stew. That's an ice cream stew. I was like, what the heck? And that's cream stew. I don't think I've had anything horrible, but my friend basically chugged ghost pepper sauce. And do mind you, he's not the greatest heat tolerant person. Especially all at once, and then he had buttermilk right after that. It wasn't great, let me just say that after. Even he remembers that, and he has a really bad memory. Like, almost as bad as the memory as I do. And that's saying something. If that just tells you how much, it was bad. How do you cut yourself on a butter knife? You better be, that's some really, is there a really sharp butter knife, or you somehow really put a lot of pressure down? I guess butter knives are pretty sharp if you have a newer butter knife and you hit right on the edge of it. Hey, I do need to drink some water. What's up, Ash? There you go. What do you mean you almost died? I think the closest injury you can come to cutting yourself with an eraser is if you like literally rubbed your skin with the eraser like over and over again until you like got a rash. It's the only injury I can think of with an eraser. Okay. That was like the most informative, direct sentence I've ever seen. It was weirdly informative, but it was also direct at the exact same time. God, dude, that's just still a crazy challenge, dude. Jesus. I'm really glad I basically mastered swimming in summertime. I know that's not that hard to do. I probably mastered it a month in, but still. Even then. I was practically Phelps at that point. Came with it. From swimming so much. Also, I forgot to mention, Phelps may actually be an INF2, which is really interesting. I really wouldn't be surprised if he was one. I think I tried typing him one time. To be fair, that was a long time ago, so. I was just using the old cognitive functions without using interaction cells. Yeah, it is weird, isn't it? You may want to check that out. You may want to get that checked out, okay? Or something. Michael Phelps, how many times was he champion? I think it was like, shoot, what was his, how many gold medals did he win? I know it was like the most gold medals in history of the Olympics. And he set the 100-meter butterfly record in 2009, I'm pretty sure. Too bad I got beaten recently, but I don't know why I even know that, I'll be honest. Why do I know that? Oh well. I'm gonna be mining the Nether. Wait, what are you talking about? Oh, how many medals? Alright, 23. Jesus Christ, I didn't know he won that many, actually. I kinda knew it was close to 20, I didn't know it was that high, though. To be fair, he could, I only knew about him because of, actually, I don't know. I watched a little bit of swimming because of, I was into swimming for at least those good 3 months. And I watched a bit of swimming, that's kind of the only reason I know a little bit about it. Oh yeah, well, what was his name? I think it's Robert Bannister. Jesus Christ. The only other really known sports facts I know is, I think it's Robert Bannister. I think that was his name. I know his last name's Bannister. I forgot what his first name was. That ran the first 4-minute mile, sub 4-minute mile. It was in 1954, I think. I mean, you guys can verify that. I don't actually really 100% remember. There's a reason why if you ever want to learn something, just read it. don't look at videos. Unless you have a very, very good memory, then don't look at videos. Just saying right now. If you don't have a good memory, do not use videos as a resource to learn things. Trust me. You won't learn much. At least you won't learn it as fast as reading it anyway. Like reading it on sources and sites and just in text in general. That's what I've learned, honestly. Because think about it, every video is technically a memory, and you can't logically process things fast enough if you use videos. I'm not saying that all. Yeah, it is. Sometimes it is the only resource. Like this lab thing that I'm doing on IT. It's like this lab video that I bought. Resource. It's the only thing I have I can use really as a resource, but it's alright though. Okay, at least for SE users like SE inferior types, they can use videos, but it's only for very, very specific applications, like showing, if you need to be shown how to do something, sure. at least SE users can benefit from videos, at least in that sense. It's like, oh yeah, I remember what this person did. It's like, it's not really remembering when it was or anything like that. It's just remembering the action, because we're basically copycats of people. It's like, oh yeah, I know this and this and this because this person did this and this. It's pretty much it. Like all this IT stuff that I'm learning, I'm not going to be using a single video except for the lab thing they're doing. That's it. That's it though. Other than that, you really shouldn't use at least any person out there unless you have a high attention span to watch the videos. I think that's why people, why we can't, why people with bad memories can't do videos, is because we don't have the attention span to watch the video and process everything using the experience of the video. If that makes sense. Like the only way you could do it is if somebody spit a fact, unless you rewatch the video 100 times, but a better idea is that's the only way you can learn. That's what I've learned. It's just not as efficient. So take like, I don't know, an ISFJ versus an IN, and an INT, god dang it, INFJ and ISFJ at programming, for example. Both can learn programming very well, just the way they do it has to be slightly different. To a degree. Technically the ISFJ can learn programming faster, but to a degree at least. Because the video resources are way easier to find. I mean, you can do books, but that's really about it. They can use both. It's just faster to use videos. You could learn it pretty quick. I mean, I don't know if you'll learn it quicker than, you could probably learn it pretty quick. Between me and you, I would probably suggest reading, get a book called, if you want to learn programming. This is what I'm going to do in the future. At least after I learn IT, I'm probably going to go into programming. And, I would recommend... I don't recommend video resources. I have tried that. It's not that efficient. That's when I learned that video resources do not work with people with bad memory. That's what I've learned. Or that's when I learned it. Is, get a book called Python. I think it's called Python Crash Course. I can actually look it up real fast. It's on Kindle. If you have make a Kindle account and you'll be good. Because this thing covers everything. This is probably the best book. Oh god. Oh god. YouTube is, for some reason... Let's see if I can find it. Yeah, Python Crash Course 2nd edition, I think is what it's called. It may not be you, it may not be you, Nick. I think my internet's kind of dying for some reason. It's kind of weird. So yeah. That's what I recommend. What's up, Jam Splam? If you want to learn programming, that's what I recommend. If you can read very quickly, I recommend rereading it over and over again. Or read part of it, practice some of it, read part of it, practice, read some of it, practice, something like that, you know. I don't know, really any way you can learn it, just read that book. It's like 400 something pages. Some of it's kind of filler, I'll be honest, but I mean, obviously it doesn't matter too much for you with filler. Yes. I actually just got 2 pickaxes towards the beginning of the stream too. Besides that, I've been mining. And it was kind of a pain. It took like 40 minutes to get all of it. So if you want to learn programming, Sam, I do recommend that. I wish I would have known about that maybe like a month ago or 2 months ago or something like that. About just reading. I do recommend if you don't understand some of the concepts, just do the concepts, like understand them thoroughly. Understand the basics thoroughly. Because you're going to be so screwed by like, if you start trying to learn something else. Either that or I'm doing programming wrong or learning it wrong. Which I would not be surprised, considering it's a completely new concept that I've never touched before. Or a completely new subject I've never even considered touching till recently. But it's pretty fun. Pretty fun learning it, honestly. Also, I reckon practice. It's called Code Wars. Once you start learning a decent amount of it, it's Code Wars. There's also another one called, it has like 2,000 Python problems. It actually has like a difficulty meter. It shows specific things you can work on, learn about, to practice. Yeah, same here, honestly. It's really hard to. Oh, come on. I wanted to read that comment. Who put all those? It's really hard to figure out the ways to do things sometimes. Just see what other people are doing. That's what I would recommend. That's what we gotta do, dude. Give me a second. Who put that message? What did you say? Okay. Did you just say programming is gonna be replaced by bots? You do realize programming automates, right? Is the one that actually is the one that automates to replace jobs. I mean, you could learn all three, honestly. Learn one at a time, honestly. Just sniper rifle one of them. That's what I did. Alright, see a jam spam. Wait, did I? Okay, I thought I screwed up. But yeah. Like, programming is literally the one that automates things. Why would you... If jobs are being taken away by automation, why would the thing that's automating... That'd be so weird. Actually, if that happened. There's a reason why it's the average rate of growth is like 21% or something like that. Ridiculous. Not really. Don't worry, I spent 2 years figuring out what I wanted to do, Nick. Even then, I'm still skeptical about what I want to do on it. Yeah, about what I want to do, so... Dude, programmers are not being replaced, dude. I have no idea where you're actually getting that from. They're not going to be replaced, trust me. They're the one that's actually is replacing, they're the ones that are actually replacing other people's jobs, which is really funny. You realize they're the one that creates AIs, right? Unless somehow a paradox is going to happen in the future, but I doubt that's going to happen. Also, okay, anybody who doesn't, if you want to know, okay, this is actually a good way to do it. If you don't know what you want to do, look what other people are doing. That's one. Another thing you gotta do is, figure out your type. Figure out what your strengths are, honestly. If you know your type, you can figure out what strengths you are. He even recommends careers and stuff like that. And figure out what strengths those careers have. Unless you're an INJ, then good luck. Trust me. In that case, good luck figuring out what you want to do, because honestly at that point you could basically do anything. The problem is there's so many choices out there. Just... yeah. Which is kind of a problem. That's gonna be crazy if something like that happened, actually. I do know what you mean by the overseas thing. I mean, okay, to be fair, Sam, you can kind of just pick something, like pick a niche, like research a niche. He mentions this in his, if out of all videos, I would highly recommend watching, your cognitive transition video, I think. It's that one. I'll have to look back into it again. But he mentions how you can survive in the world. And, what's up, Texan? So, it depends on what you want to do as a career, that's the thing, Sam. So like you pick a niche, figure out what skills you need for that niche, and then you just profit. Literally. That's the simplest way to put it, honestly. Research a niche, like health, wealth, relationships, and then I mean, if you're a Templar, okay, so Rafi, if you're a Templar, you can, if you're an ISTP, then you can do trades, possibly. Oh god, that'd be bad. What's up, Max? You can do, that is if you're an ISTP. Okay, if you want both as a career, good luck with that. You might as well just pick one and then go to another later. To be fair, I mean, I'm kind of in the same boat as you. I kind of want to do programming and IT as a career. Just pick one and then go to the other later. Honestly, that's what I would recommend. That's what I'm gonna do. I don't know about you, but... I don't know, like, if you are a Templar, ISTP, possibly, then do trades. That's the main one, I would say. Takes them, trust me. Especially since we have SC inferior. Doesn't help. Give me a second. Thought I had to close the door, but apparently not. Because it's like we want to do everything, but at the same time we can't do everything. And we have to specialize in something for us to succeed, which is a problem. Alright, give me a second. So yeah, also another thing is, if you know your type as well, if you know what the at least 4 sides of your mind, but you don't really utilize all 4, so if you can figure out the strengths of your other sides of your mind, you can actually figure out other careers, like sales, for example. I have an ENFP unconscious. I can technically do sales with that ENFP unconscious specifically. Like, I literally ask, what do you want, and boom, there you go. Become a salesman, basically. Do you need anything? Actually, do you need anything is more of an INFJ thing, or FE thing, but you get the idea, though. It's like, boom, there you go, ENFP unconscious. Same way, honestly. Yeah, honestly, dude, just pick something and then go with it, honestly. You can also be, finance is another thing, if you ever wanted to go into, actually, it's more of a niche thing, but... Just use a random number generator. Always wondered why, okay. Why he's never mentioned, hey, I know he's mentioned INTJ as master of any skill, but what about, he's never mentioned, I know INFJs don't have, they don't have TE parent, but at the same time, it's still SE inferior, and TI child is pretty insane on its own, so it's like... It's kind of weird. I mean, I guess TE trickster, it kind of affects it. finance would be kind of hindered. Just a bit. I think he means master of... Yeah, actually, never mind. I don't know. I really don't know, honestly. I know ISFJs. I know ISFJs can do basically anything as well. They're super flexible. Weirdly enough. As much as INFJs. They're pretty much the jack of all trades. I mean, I would say all SJs in a general sense are jack of all trades because they can utilize experience with the added benefit of the nemesis performance or critic performance. So. They're pretty much jack of all trades. There's a reason why. Weird thing about INJ is just like it's not even jack of all trades. It's like jack of some trades, master of some trades. Well, I should say jack of all trades, master of few. Really, that's the best way to say INJ. It's more INTJ-ish, but still it can incorporate to INFJs as well. The problem is being jack of all trades doesn't work for us. Cause we can only store so much muscle memory. We can only work on so many things. There's a reason we benefit so much from performance, from practicing. INJ is its jack of all trades, master of few. ISFJs is jack of all trades. Actually, SJs in general, but it's only because we want to do so much is the reason we're jack of all trades, but pretty much jack of all trades. But at the same time, we really can't do that, which is unfortunate. I kind of wish I was more like an ISTP or an ESTP that could do more jack of all trades-ish things. But I can't. I mean, I could technically, but I wouldn't get the maximum benefit of my SE inferior. That's the fun part of it. The fun part is getting so good at one thing, though. That's the fun part of SE inferior. It's practicing the same thing over and over again. It's really funny how like a lot of INJs online talk about how they don't like doing repetitive tasks and stuff like that, even though we benefit the most from doing repetitive tasks or practicing the same tasks over and over again. It's basically like this healing for our subconscious. Mining, yes. Even though we benefit the most from repetitive tasks in general. We may not like it in some cases, but I mean, I think it depends on what we're doing, though. So in terms of performance, sure, practicing something we probably will benefit the most, but I think doing something the same thing over and over again without any form of purpose is different than doing something over and over again with a purpose. If that makes sense. Artsy Ash. Like, I used to actually get somewhat bored of repetitive tasks, but once I realized how good I actually get, because I think there's a problem with INJs, with practicing, is we get into this weird rut where it's kind of weird, but yeah, we just get into this weird rut where we get into that, you know, that dip that always happens with people's performance and, like, practicing. I think when we hit that dip, we don't feel like we're actually getting better at something. Thank you, Zeros. And what the heck? Okay, that was weird. And thank you as well. So if you can overcome that dip that happens with practicing, you'll be fine. Also, it's really fun getting so good at something after a while. After you get good enough at something, that's when it becomes fun, telling you. The only reason we don't find repetitive tasks fun most of the time, at least, is because we're not good at them. Trust me. The tire technician thing. Even though I didn't get where I should have been, apparently, I didn't learn as fast. Trust me when I tell you, when I was able to get into this rush mode, like SE aspirational, I could work like a god, but I couldn't do it constantly. Yeah. Telling you, like, once you get good at something, that's when the fun starts. And you actually feel like you're doing something. It doesn't feel like a repetitive task. Like me playing Joker, for example. I never even considered playing Joker that much until I got so good with him. At least in terms of movements. That's when it got fun with that character. He was fun in general, but that's just an example. What's up? Potato stick. Tato stick? I don't know. The problem is getting over that, like, performance, like, dip. I guess is a good way to say it. That's what I've learned. That's one of our biggest problems, and we get lazy about it, because we just kinda... We get lazy about it, because it's a pride thing. We get super prideful with what we're doing. And we just quit practicing because we know we're not good at it, and then we just, like, quit. Then we get bored because we're not good at it. And it just becomes this, like, endless cycle every single time. I've done it way too many times. I'm not doing it again. Just a warning. If you ever get bored about something, you're probably just not good at it. Or it actually is something boring to you that you're not getting good enough at. But if it's something you are getting better at, just stick to it and you'll eventually have fun with it. Even for FI Child, which is kind of surprising. I mean, at least you don't have FI Critic. It's much worse for something like that. But in the same case, it's kind of the same scenario though, because it's still SE inferior regardless. Also, okay, you were talking about, like, the thing being replaced. I see where you're coming from now when it comes to, I should have mentioned this earlier, but you're saying basically people are going to program AIs so good to the point where, like, the AIs were going to start programming themselves. Is that what you mean? Like the Singularity thing? Because that would be so terrifying. I don't know if that's what you mean, but if something like that happened, then that's definitely somewhat plausible at least. Don't know how plausible, just plausible. AI is very interesting though. I would love to make a Smash AI that would, like an upgraded Smash AI. Like as a mod, and just push the absolute limits of, and become absolutely amazing by that. To be fair, the Singularity is probably going to happen regardless, so it won't even matter if it's due to programming or not. At that point. I don't know. I don't even know how the Singularity is even going to... I know how it's going to work, but I don't know how plausible it's going to happen this time. I know there's going to be this weird massive acceleration that's going to happen with technology. Like, it's going to be like, oh yeah, it's going to be... Everything's increasing at an exponential rate. It just keeps going up and up and up to the point where it's like practically infinite evolution of technology and stuff like that. And then we're going to go into, you know, you get the idea though. I do understand that, at least. It's definitely, yeah, and then we're just going to all just suffer by the Singularity. I'm not going way over there for that llama. Now, if a llama appeared in front of me, then sure I'll do it. But for right now, I'm not worried about it. You know, at that point, if a Singularity happens, people are just gonna riot and do anything they want, and then there's just done absolute chaos in robots, in AI, and humans will just explode. Seriously. I don't even know what's gonna happen when the Singularity hits. Seriously. That's gonna be weird. But there is this, what is it, like 3 rules for robots or something like that? Or 3 rules for AI. I forgot what the 3 rules were. I've heard of them before. It's been a while though. Don't know how those rules are going to apply once AI gets smart enough. I've looked into it a little bit, but I just don't understand I don't know what the effects are gonna be like. Will it be stopped beforehand, or will it like continue forever? Have you figured out your type, Nick? At least? Because if you can figure out your type, you can figure out how you benefit from things and what you should do, or what you could do, possibly. I mean, true, that is true, Sam. Imagine if man destroys all technology that isn't part of the past agricultural revolution, it just restarts. Like humanity just resets. That'd be so weird. Imagine that as a theory. Like imagine that the singularity really literally resets humanity and then it just restarts over and over again. I mean, yeah, but we're not nearly, it's not nearly that far. Especially now. This would be the craziest setback ever, though. It'd literally be the craziest setback ever. And that just happened over and over again, somehow. I've heard of earworm, I'm pretty sure. If it's the earworm I'm thinking of. I don't actually know, though. I doubt it, but you never really know. It would be crazy if it actually happened, though. It's like we reset, then a meteor hits immediately. Or Singularity hits, meteor hits right after. It's like, okay. Okay, never mind. Yeah, I don't know what that is, actually. That's really interesting. Exactly, though. But how are we going to get rid of the singularity up to a certain point? We'd have to do something that extreme. If the singularity got to that point, we would have to do some insane destruction, which will have massive side effects. If that happened. If we went to that point, actually. Oh yeah, the Library of Alexandria. There's actually one type of cognition that kind of represents the Library of Alexandria. That's the ISTJ, but I don't know why I mentioned that, but it's kind of what it reminded me of. The Library of Alexandria was, what did it set back the humanity like 1,000 years? I've heard of that one too. I've heard of that's the one I was thinking of, Sam, was the earworm gets stuck in your head. Or the song gets stuck in your head because it's a weird concept. I wouldn't say that was considered a reset then. I mean, that wasn't technically a reset. It was more of a setback than a reset, in my opinion. But I don't know. What would you even consider a reset at that point? There wasn't that much technology to even reset, so. I can't even imagine if the Library of Alexandria was a thing now. Couldn't even imagine, honestly. To be fair, I don't ever get songs stuck in my head, I'll be honest. It's very rare, but I forget them after a certain point regardless. Because if you can, okay, this is the best way. If you have a really bad memory, if you want to get a song stuck out of your head, just consume new information. That's literally it. Or read a book, honestly. Read several books if you have to. Yeah, giant setback. It was a giant setback, seriously. What time is it? 7:50. How long have I been streaming for, actually? I may only get one layer done. Oh, okay. I may do like 1.5 layers. Probably not. We probably really wouldn't be alive right now. I'm still waiting for a meteorite to hit the Earth. It's gonna happen. Don't know when. I prophesied that it's gonna happen at the end of 2020 on New Year's, but I kind of joked about it, but it's kind of funny thinking about it because of how much stuff has been happening. But I doubt anything like that's gonna happen, especially since we haven't heard any news about a meteorite hitting. There is also a meteorite hitting, and I think it was, or potentially hitting in 2029 or something like that. It's gonna be getting those 2012 vibes. The end of the world vibes, 2012. December 21st, no idea why I remember that. But I remember it was December 21st when the meteor was supposed to hit. Well, to be fair, lightning, or Sam, I don't know why I just said lightning, but a shockwave is gonna hit. It depends on how big the meteorite is as well. Even if it hits the other side, what if the meteorite's too big? It's gonna encompass the Earth if something like that happens. And if a meteorite does hit by 2029, hopefully we somewhat have the technology to at least move the meteorite away. I don't know though, by 2029. You never know with technology, to be honest. It'd be funny if somebody finally landed on Mars in 2029, and then as soon as somebody landed on Mars, the meteorite hit, and it's like, goodbye. It's like the only person on Earth that's actually surviving is the person that landed on Mars. Oh yeah, when did the Spanish flu happen? I think that was the plague, right? I think, right? So malaria, I don't know. True. I mean, the meteor has to be big enough to not... I mean, it doesn't have to be gigantic, but... I mean, there are meteors that could absolutely destroy the entire Earth, no question. But those are kind of rare, to be honest. I think, at least. I'm not actually too sure, but... most of the meteors that hit the Earth are very tiny. Oh, okay. That's actually really interesting. Almost exactly 100 years, roughly. Yeah. Pretty much exactly 100 years. Mutual nuclear destruction. That's another thing. You gotta. Okay, there's so many factors that could basically kill humanity. It's a meteor, nuclear war, AI, Singularity. I mean, whatever. Pretty much AI. I don't know. Yeah, pretty much. I mean, well, we think of all signs being lost, at least that we know of. Hopefully we, pretty sure, I don't know if we'll make it to, I don't know, a meteor may not even happen until like 1,000,000 years. You never really know, though. Yellow fever. Oh, okay, never mind. Oh, never mind. What? That's so weird. Every 100 years. That's still kind of crazy, not gonna lie. So we're like, what, 1 in 3 generations to even experience this or something like that? No. Wait, no, it's like 1 in 2 generations if you count an entire person's lifespan, but if you count just the generations, like it's like 3, roughly 3 generations. 1 in 3 generations. That's so weird, seriously. That has to be a massive coincidence. Like, why is that even a thing? Why is that every 100 years? Almost exactly from the 20s. Yeah, honestly. No, seriously though, somebody, like, did something. Because that's the weirdest coincidence ever. When did the dinosaurs, when did the 66 million years ago, I think, or something like that? You know, a meteor could technically happen almost at any time, right? Like, it's been over 60 million, I'm pretty sure on this number, 60 million years that we know of since meteors hit. I'm still not too sure about that, but that's what we kind of know of, at least. Who says the Earth isn't going to reset again? Honestly. Because, like, how the dinosaurs were dominant for, what, like, 200 something million years, and then, like, oh wait, your dominance has been ruined. No, humans have been dominating, well, humans actually haven't been dominating that long, but I guess you say primates and up, but... Or mammals and up, technically, but have been dominating for like 60 million years. Oh my god, a super volcano erupting. Every 100 million years. So we still have another 40 million years to go. It's like the last meteor actually hit, like, 100 years from now. Or like a giant meteor hit 100 years ago, 100 million years ago, we haven't even realized it. No, that's what I mean. Like, dinosaurs ruled, and then mammals ruled, and then what's gonna rule next? You could say, humans, could be wiped out at some point because of a meteor, though. Now, if we can deflect meteors, then we basically have one giant problem out of our hands. Somehow, with technology. Insects. Honestly, I would not be surprised. So, Brendan? Yeah. I wouldn't be surprised if insects were next. Insects were the second rulers, basically. Besides dinosaurs, reptiles specifically. I guess is a good way to put it. Like snakes, like the Titanoboa and stuff like that. Yes, the world gets nuked. What do you guys think is the most likely situation of humanity, or it could be either humanity or all life dying? Honestly, it's like one and the same, because if somehow humanity goes out, I think all animals are going out, at least majority. It's gonna be like the great oxidization, or was it oxidization, I think? I don't know, it's like, it killed like 99.9% of Earth life or something like that. I think it's either AI or meteor. I don't think nuke is gonna do everything, but unless we blow up a planet, then that's a different story. But with a nuke, which is technically possible. I mean, I think it would be possible after a certain point. But I don't think anybody's. I'm just kidding. People are that crazy. It's like, can you imagine just saying that, like, oh, I blew up the Earth? It's like the one person who blew up the entire Earth. Like, ended everything. I kind of agree, honestly, when it comes to self-consciousness or self-awareness. Of there being another species like us. Or at least, maybe not like us, but at least conscious. Conscious in the sense of, like, self-awareness. Yeah, we are testing defense mechanisms for it. there is a giant meteor apparently. I'm gonna look into it actually. It's a meteor in 2029, I think was it said. I remember back in, I think it was 2010 or something like that, there was a meteor that was supposed to hit in 2017. Or was it 2012? I don't know. Like, I think it was 2012 and there was supposed to be a meteor that hits in 2017, that nothing really happened. No, we couldn't prove it, but the chances of there being life on other planets is so incredibly high, it's kind of ridiculous. Even if statistically speaking it isn't that high, there's just so many planets that there's a high chance. We still don't know though, so... I mean, if... Well, things are created technically have no purpose, but they also have a purpose. Everything that has a purpose technically has no purpose. Slicer, I don't know. I'm gonna give it around a year or so. I could probably finish this project. Funny enough, nihilism is actually created by an INTJ. I forgot who actually created nihilism, but he was an INTJ apparently. CS Joseph mentioned it, which is kind of funny. Yeah, there is a habitable. There's a lot of factors. I mean, there's the Goldilocks zone for every star, and you gotta have the mass of the planet, and then you gotta have the right chemical compounds, stuff like that, you know. I mean, to be fair, even the chemical compounds, probably some life can probably exist without correct ideal chemical compounds, but I mean, we give things meaning. Meaning is literally something that humanity has done. It's literally, we created meaning to give things meaning. The word meaning literally came from people, so it's like... Like value. We give things value because we give them value. It's what people do. Actually, Nick, you might want to look up the video for CS Joseph called the source of, I think it's called the source of all cognition. I'd recommend you look that up. It's very interesting. It kind of somewhat shows how humans have souls in a way. It's just fragmented into different sides of the mind. And that's where human sin comes from and stuff like that. It's really interesting. I'd highly recommend you look it up. I mean, yeah, the meaning of life technically is to get pleasure. The purpose of people even living is for pleasure. That's why instant gratification is a thing. It's natural to every single one of us because of pleasure. Yeah, it's pretty interesting. I recommend it. There's even more deeper topics if you look up the superego and stuff like that. Actually, Season 17 in general is really interesting. It's probably my personal favorite season. It's extremely metaphysical, trust me. It's pretty fun though. It's pretty fun. I think my second favorite season is probably season... I like season 19. Season 14 is pretty good. Season 18 is probably my second favorite season, even though they're both paid for. Season... Yeah, probably season 18, then season 19 is probably my next favorite. After that. Funny enough, me and, I haven't really touched on philosophy that much recently, but me and, what's it called, me and Joseph actually have super similar, or at least I did. I haven't really went on to philosophy that much. Me and him have fairly similar philosophies on things. It's really interesting. We kind of went down the same route when it comes to philosophy. Obviously, he's done it a way more depth than I have, but he basically has the same philosophy I do in things, which is really interesting. Does anybody know what the physical means? Anybody want to try to without looking it up? Does anybody know? What's the physical? Alright, see you, Sam. Physical. What's the physical? You can define metaphysical after you define physical. Afterlife thing is really interesting. I don't know, like I'm teetering on there being an afterlife, but I'm still not too sure. I love how we went from like philosophy and like everything possible life, and then we went to religion, sort of religion in a way. Kind of teetering on philosophy at the same time. You should look up, if you're really interested in stuff like that, like perception. Look up, what is it called? It's the human consciousness or something like that. It's the humanity's consciousness or something. I forgot what is it called. It's basically this, or you can just look up Source of Cognition by C.S. Joseph. I'd recommend you look up that up as well. God dang it. Wow, that's so sad. Whatever. Shoot. Consciousness is just what you're naturally aware of. That's all it really is. Your conscious is your ego. It's what you're consciously aware of in your body, from or the senses, the perception of your mind, and how you make decisions. That's your consciousness. At least your natural consciousness, your natural ability to make decisions based off of. That's your consciousness. That's what you're just aware. That's your natural awareness of whatever it is. The four sides of the mind are different parts of your mind that make decisions, other decisions. Like it's like so if like one side of your mind says this, your other side of the mind says this. I don't know what I'm doing right now. And you make decisions possibly based off the other sides of your mind. Oh, okay, got you. But yeah. What's up? This is fine. I mean, we understand perception and how we make decisions. We know that at least. Because that's what we're naturally aware of, dude. Look into analytical depth psychology if you want to know more about it. There's 8 functions humanity is aware of. And it's represented by letters. is ni here, or just ni. So perception functions, ni, ne, se, si, and then there's decision making functions, ti, te, fi, fe. Intuition is, this is how intuition really happens when it comes to the sensing functions is how we gather information, ni, ne, si, se. Ni is desire of a person, or their desire in general, their want, I guess, willpower of a person. Ne is the ability to see, also, ni is also ability to see into the future. Any is ability to see into other people's fates using their own perception of their experiences to see the fates of other people. It's also seeing the fate into of humanity as well. What has happened before will happen again. That's NESI. I think I've already we have decision-making functions either based of our own logic, using logic, or using other people's thoughts. I mean, the way we perceive reality is how we perceive reality. It doesn't matter if it's potentially real or not. It's still how we perceive reality, dude. That's why SE users exist. That's why we have SE, is to be aware of our environment. And the physical realm. That's what I was talking about, the physical realm. Physical realm is anything we can see, touch, smell, using all the senses. I don't see what you mean by what do you mean by the product of mass media? Are you saying anything you touch is a product of mass media? Because physical is physical regardless of whatever you're saying. It has nothing to do with mass media or... Yes, I'm not saying that an insect wouldn't perceive reality differently, but that's how humans react. That's how humans perceive reality. Through our senses. That's what physical means. It's physical versus metaphysical. Metaphysical is everything humans can't see or use with our own senses. Everything sees reality differently. That's what I'm trying to say. Because reality is still reality. You can perceive it differently than a fly. It's still reality. just perception on things. I mean, that's where physics comes from. The physical realm. Like, some people may not be aware of reality, like, the senses, like, aware of the physical environment, as some people are. But it doesn't mean they're not aware of it. Everybody's aware of it to some point, but some people are way lower down in the function stack than other people. What are you talking about mass media for? I still don't understand. I don't know what you're getting at. Especially when this is just cognition. This has nothing, this is just psychology. And how we perceive things. This has nothing to do with mass media. I don't know why I'm doing stuff like this. Yes. Water is wet. You know what the funny thing is? We actually did a just for fun, we did a report over is water wet in biology 2 because we had to do a paper, an essay for some stupid reason. I don't know why, but we had to do it just one of them, and we picked water is wet. Is water wet? I put yes. I forgot the complete reasoning of why though. I think we could even research it, which is really funny. I think. I don't actually remember if we could have researched it or not. Oh, I forgot. Yep, I did forget. God dang it. Also the lag, Jesus. No, it's not how it perceives a day. You gotta think about the four sides of the mind. It's how the body goes to the four sides of the mind, dude. Look up, there's a dream analysis video. You'd have to pay some money, though, over how the psychology of, the cognition of people. God dang, I keep going this direction. Most of the time, the superego is a part of the dream mainly. So even if it's a situation you've never been in, technically your mind is like trying to roam free. Your superego is basically roaming free from, because it never gets any attention, because for obvious reasons. And it can warp dreams in a way. Remember, different sides of your mind do warp the perception of what you're doing. That's why when you make a decision, you can make a completely different decision than what people think you do. Than they think you're going to be making because of the four sides of the mind. If that makes sense. Hopefully it does. For example, this is gonna be crazy, but I remember dreaming about my house burning down. That's like fear. That's like my ISTJ superego in my dreams, basically saying like, super fearful about what if your house burned down. I mean, don't forget, our minds are aware of possibilities, so. Jesus Christ, there's so much. Our mind is aware of possibilities, and it depends on your development and your stages too, which is really interesting. I have no idea about that though. Jesus Christ. That's something I don't really know about. The development stages actually affects how your dreams affects you. I knew it. I knew water was wet. That's what I thought. I was like, isn't water wet because it wets everything else? So wouldn't it wet itself continuously? Well, I said nothing about symbolic. There was nothing in there about symbolism that I talked about. I know we don't know that much about dreams, but that's the closest that I've seen that has been somewhat accurate. To dreams. I know it's really hard to argue anything about dreams because it's dreams. I mean, come on. But that's the closest thing I've seen to dreams. To how the body does dreams, how the body perceives dreams, or anything of that sort. I don't know about the symbolic thing. I couldn't tell you anything about that. That's all I really know about dreams, though. I have pretty real dreams. It's super weird. I mean, yes, it does somewhat depend on what you did that day, but your perception, all your sides of the mind does warp the way you see those dreams, those images, or any form of even symbolism. I would think that I don't know how symbolism plays into it. What are you talking about with a proto-human? I don't know, where are you getting that from, just out of curiosity? Yeah, pretty much it's how you think. That's what I'm saying. The perception of your all the functions in your mind, generally your superego, warp the way you see the world, or the way you see the dreams, or how you remember those dreams, or any form of sort of anything like that. I don't know about the cultural symbolism thing, but that's what I know about dreams, at least to a point that we know about it, at least that I've seen. I haven't looked too much into dreams, though. It's not even a subconscious. Sometimes it is subconscious. I don't really know where the brain... It's generally the superego. It's only because the superego is the only thing that that roams free at night, because it can't roam anywhere else. It's either a really good dream or it's a bad one most of the time. For dreams, in that case. Which is a nightmare. Which is... Yeah, exactly. You know, okay, regardless of whatever experience you have, it doesn't matter if it's mass media or not, you know the body warps reality when it's in dreams, right? You're doing apples to oranges, dude, when it comes to dreams. Dreams are quite a bit different than reality. Remember, dreams are different perceptions than what you're actually perceiving in the real world. Which kind of proves my point about reality. Somewhat proving my point. What does that have to do with... I don't understand. What are you talking about with this mass media stuff? Like, I know you're talking about mass media warping reality, but seriously? Like, it doesn't make... There's no logic behind it. What's up, Logan? Wait, what time is it? Oh god. Okay, I'm gonna go and end the stream after this layer. Don't know. Wait, what are you talking about with the proto-human? I still don't understand that. Can you explain that more? You never actually answered me earlier about explaining. I'll look up... what does it say? Brilliard? Brilliard? I'll look that up just to see what that's about. I'm kind of interested. Okay, gotcha. That makes sense. You're trying to make something out of at 3:40 in the morning. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, I wouldn't do anything like thinking like that at 3:40 in the morning. Especially since you're probably already transitioned to another side of your mind. Also, Mike, that was a weird whistle. Can you say the name again? I actually forgot it. I'm gonna type it in my phone so I don't forget. Because I know I'll forget if I don't type it in my phone. Briard. I'll type it in so I don't miss. I still don't even know how to say it. Wait, give me a second. I typed it in and it gave me something weird. Is his name Gene? Oh my god, there's actually a video called How to Pronounce It. It's really funny. I'm not gonna look it up though. Alright, I'm gonna... Jesus Christ. I'm gonna go and end the stream now. How long have I been streaming for, actually? Three hours. I'll hydrate. Don't worry. That wasn't that much water. I'll get more water and drink some more, but okay, at least I have that to look at. That's kind of interesting. I'll do like philosophy, as you can tell, but alright, I'll see you guys later.